njogera Olufalansa n'aba Uganda.
Yamo, Français, Nako.
Emerango, Français.
French language in Uganda.
Hello, dear listeners. Welcome to the 6th episode of our podcast, French Language in Uganda. My name is Mathilde Pigeon, and I'm the head of courses at Alliance Francaise de Kampala. In our previous episode, we explored how Ugandan students can pursue their studies in France and access scholarships. Today, we shift our focus to what is happening within Ugandan universities to encourage and motivate students to learn French. To discuss this topic, I have the pleasure of welcoming two special guests, Jacinta Naluyima, president of the Universities French Clubs Association in Uganda, and David Oloya, president of the Makerere University French Club. I'm delighted that the FEF project is giving them a platform today, as they both play a vital role in promoting the French language across the country. Jacinta, in the FEF project, we often talk about secondary schools, but what about universities? Are many students choosing to learn French at that level, and are there opportunities for students to pursue studies that prepare them to become French teachers?
Yes, we do have a number of over 1,000 students in the 7 universities that are part of the association. And for some given students, over like 500 are coming from the education side, so they are pursuing the language to become teachers. However, others are motivated by the language being a global language, and they would like to explore more opportunities that are given to people who are bilingual and can speak French. We also get the need to motivate people to practice French outside class and integrate also the refugees from Nachi Valley and other places around Africa that are in Uganda to interact with the Ugandans.
Okay, and David, is it common for universities that offer French to also have a French club?
Yes, it is very common for the universities in Uganda that teach French to have French clubs in their universities. From my experience as the president of the club of Makerere University, I have visited a number of universities that also have French as one of the languages that are being taught in the universities. And they all have French clubs to ensure the learning of the language, not just enclosed in the classroom, but also beyond. And this comes as a result of the learners themselves getting more motivated and the passion that they have for the language that has pushed them to join clubs to make the learning more fun and not something that is about classroom, the teacher. So it's a common thing that the universities have French clubs.
And what kind of activities can a French club organize to inspire and motivate students to learn French?
Oh, that's a very fantastic question. The activities that we engage in, first of all, I will start from where I hail from, that is Makerere University. And we have quite a number of activities. Most of our activities in these universities are the same, much as some or two of the universities might have their own unique kind of activities, but most of the time we engage in the same type of activities. So as from Makerere University, we engage in debates. You know, when you talk about debates, someone might ask, that is too advanced for those ones who are starting. But we favor all levels of learners of French language. We have debates for the beginners and those who have advanced level of the language. So debates is one of them. We have quizzes. We have puzzles. You know, these are the things that make students to move away from the classroom environment to engage in their real life. We engage ourselves in cultural activities like dances and music, not only the French type of music or dances, but also our African or Ugandan type of music, but of course while integrating French as our language of communication. And also we do visits to other universities to benchmark and see how they do the activities. Those are the activities that we as a French club, and me as a president being at the top, that's what we engage in doing.
Okay, and I wanted to ask also, how often do you meet and how many people are joining the French club each week?
Okay, that's a good question. We have our special day every week. That's a Friday. And everyone in the university, those ones who have the knowledge that there's French club, they organize themselves every Friday and starting from 3 p.m. in the afternoon, They know there's French Club, Makerere University going on. So that's our day of meeting every Friday, starting from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. If activities are more of fun and people are enjoying what's going on, we go up to 7. So everyone is welcome, no matter whether you're a student of Makerere or not, the door is open to everyone.
Okay, thank you. And I also had a special question. What is your best memory as a president of French Club?
Well, I have got a lot of memories, but I'm going to talk about my best, as you've said. It was when I met ambassador of France in Uganda, and I talked to him face to face, and I remember telling him, it was like a joke, but I was really serious, that I am going to be the next ambassador because that's what I like. And I was so happy because it was my first time, if not because of being the president of the club that makes me on top of others, I would not have had that opportunity.
Okay, Jacinta, beyond individual university clubs, there is now a national association that brings them together. This association plays an important role in coordinating activities and giving more visibility to French on campus. Could you tell us how the Association of Universities French Clubs in Uganda came about and what mission it is pursuing today?
Oh yes, the Association of French Clubs in Universities in Uganda came about after the ambassador requesting me as past French Club President MOOBS to meet the students and have an interaction with them. But however, we were in holidays, and it was we thought it wise to have him meet everyone. So I had to reach out to people, to the presidents, and then we had our first meeting on May 24th last year. And then we decided to formulate and make a union together as 5 clubs in the central region, and also we added the 2 clubs in the western region. So we came about and we were launched on the 27th of September 2024. We wanted this to be a platform to work together, to grow together, for French to connect us, to live together as clubs and to have professional growth and sharing in whatever we do. And also as a passage of coming together to find and liaise out sources to run the club, to motivate persons to join the club. And yes, we are celebrating 1 year this year. Thank you.
Happy birthday to the association then. Joyeux anniversaire. Can we know which are the universities exactly part of this association?
The universities part of this association, we have the 2 from the western region, that is Makerere University French Club, Kabale University French Club. And in the central, we have International University of East Africa French Club, Chambogo University French Club. Makerere University has a business school and a main school. So those are 2, Makerere University French Club, Makerere Business School French Club. Plus we also have the Bugema University French Club, Kampala campus. Thank you.
Okay, so some French clubs are very old. We're talking about Makerere and MOOBS, and the association is very young. So I would like to know, Jacinta, how do you see the association in a few years?
In a few years, we want to. This association must be a very great opportunity for alumni and more persons out there who have left university to practice their French and to enhance their French into professional development, as per French is a 3rd official language in the East African community. We also would like to have some alumni becoming ambassadors, diplomats. We also would like to gain a bigger international platform and perhaps join the UN to help persons from West African countries that are seeking refuge to integrate the language in translation, and to have other more opportunities of more youth in Uganda and East Africa learning the language.
And do you have any partners you're working with right now?
Yes, we do have partners. We work with ACFUO, the Association for Teachers of French. We work with Alliance Francaise, AFKS. We work with you. We liaise and move with your community, the activities you have. We also work with the French Embassy as an affiliation. We affiliate with them, and we move along with their values and mission to promote the language in the country. However, we also have other partners. We partner with Campus France. We have very many students in Uganda in universities who want to get masters in France or any other French-speaking country. So we partner with Campus France, and we also partner with Uganda France Alumni Society, whereby persons who have been in France for studies, business, come back and then they can liaise and motivate more persons in the university to learn the language.
Okay, and for you, David, how would you imagine the French Club of Makerere in a few years?
In a few years, we would like to see ourselves more developed than we are right now. So when I became president, it was my wish and something that I felt in my heart that this should be bigger than what I was seeing. You know, when I look at Makerere University, something is a very big institution with a very large number of learners, but I found the French club when it's enclosed in some kind of a very squeezed room, and I was like, this university deserves more than this. So what I did with my first cabinet was to, give out the information about the club, try to put out the name of the club across the universities. That's what we have been doing from the beginning. So in a few years to come, we want to see French Club of Makerere University, among those top, not just a club, but a group of learners that will invite other people, not just to learn, but also to benefit from the knowledge of the language. Not just because I found the club was just for, students who are pursuing French at the university, but I'm glad that at this time, there are others who come and participate with us, even if they are not taking French in their academic period.
A last question now, maybe. What are the main challenges that French clubs face today in promoting the language and keeping students engaged?
The challenges for French clubs, not specifically mine, the club that I run, but also for most of the clubs that we have in Uganda, we share similar challenges. And that has always been from the beginning. We do not have sufficient. We are given help, but they don't materialize to what we want to show out as the club. You find that you have projects to put across for students to be attracted to the club, to learn the language, but the push that we are supposed to be given, some other times we don't see them materialize and coming to, existence.
That's for sure. Let's hope for the best. Jacinta, maybe?
For the different universities in the association, we have a big problem of funds. Sometimes we have given projects, events to push students together, and this is a voluntary organization, non-profit. So we are always seeking out from different groups of charity, just giving something to get a good project done. And we also face a problem of not having so much cooperation from the other persons and less recognition. We also face the last problem that we face is sometimes least cooperation with among the students and also within ourselves sometimes. But we work on that, but those are the major problems: are funds and less recognition and less involvement with other persons that are promoting the language. That is our biggest challenge.
Okay, yes, the association is still very young, so we really hope that in the next years it's going to evolve in a good way. Thank you so much, Jacinta and David, for sharing your experiences and insights with us today. It's inspiring to see the energy and creativity that French clubs bring to universities in Uganda and the important role they play in motivating students to learn the language. Before we close, could you tell our listeners how they can stay informed about the activities of your clubs and of the association?
Yes. To stay informed, you follow our X handle, ACFUO @1. ACFUO is Association de Clubs Francophones Universitaires Uganda. You also follow Association de Clubs Francophones Universitaires Uganda on our LinkedIn. We post our events, we post our projects, we post everything. And you can also reach out to your university and then look for your French club. You will know what is running because we have a year plan, and we also push out on all university WhatsApp platforms. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. And what about the French Club of Makerere?
Yeah, like my president has just said, we have platforms. We have our X handle that we always make our fans, I could say, inform about what we are up to. So if you want to know what we are doing, we have our weekly programs that we have always drawn and we have posted on our platforms. But also, if you follow our main platform, the association, you can never miss knowing what is going on in the different clubs in the country. Thank you.
It is very clear. We are all going to follow. Dear listeners, this is the end of the episode. Thank you for listening and see you in the next one.